Hello everyone, Mike Rempel from Excel Bytes with today's Excel blog post. Today we are going to look at how you can have a date increase by an increment of 1 every time a block of unique items repeats when you copy it down in a list. So let's see how we can do that in Excel. So here's our scenario. As you can see, I have a block of 3 items, item 1, 2, and 3, and I just color coded it so you can see every time the block repeats. And what I want to do is I want to enter a date in cell A1, then copy it down, and I want to create a formula so that as I copy it down, the date will stay the same for each block, then increment by 1 for the next block, up 1 again. So for example, if I put in January 1st, 2017, I want it to remain January 1st for these 3, go to January 2nd for the next 3, January 3rd, January 4th, and January 5th. So here's the formula we're going to use. I'm going to say equals if, I'm going to use the mod function, the row function, I'm going to use the row of cell A1, and my divisor for the mod function is going to be 3 because I have 3 unique items in our list. And I'm going to say if that equals 0, then take the cell above and add 1 to it. If not, then just give me the cell above. I'll close my parentheses, hit enter, and you can see that it kept the same date. And if I copy that down and get rid of the fill without formatting, it did exactly what I wanted. 1, 1, 1, 2, 1, 3, 1, 4, 1, 5. Every time this block repeated, it increased the date by 1. So let's take a look at this formula and see how it works. If I click in here, what the mod function does is you give it a number and a divisor. And the result of the mod function will be a remainder if there is one between the number and its divisor. So in this case, row for A1 is 1. 1 divided by 3, does that equal 0? No, it'll have a remainder there. Therefore, since that's false, it's not going to take the number or the date above and increase it by 1. It'll just give me the date above. If I look at the formula in cell A4, I have row 3 divided by 3. 3 divided by 3 is going to give me a remainder of 0. Therefore, with it being true, it takes the date above, 1, 1, adds 1 to it, and as I copy it down, it gives me the result that I'm looking for. So let's unhide this column here. And here's that formula that we just went through and used to fill in column A. And notice we hard-coded the number of unique items that are in column B here with a 3. But what if we don't know what that is or don't want to hard code it in case that changes? We need a formula that will give us the number of unique items in a list. And that's this formula here. Sum product 1 divided by count if, using the range of values as both the criteria and the data range. Notice if I remove my apostrophe here and hit enter, I get the number 3, and that's exactly how many unique items are in that list. So let's walk through this and see how that works. Well, the first thing we're going to do is look at the count if formula. If I say equals count if, and my range is this list, comma, and my criteria is also this list, and I hit enter, I get 5 because it counts each one of these items. So there are 5 item 1s, 5 item 2s, 5 item 3s, etc. Now, if I say 1 divided by that and hit enter, I get 0.2 because, again, 1 divided by 5 gives you 0.2. Now, sum product wants to add together the sum of all those. And notice I have 15 of them. So if I have 15 0.2s, adding those together is the same thing as multiplying 0.2 times 15. And what do I get? I get 3. So by using this formula, sum product 1 divided by count if, and that range is both the criteria and the range, it will give me the number of unique items in that list. So if I substitute that sum product formula for the number 3, I end up with this formula here. So let's copy this and put it in cell A2. Control V. I copied it. Now I'm going to copy it down. Again, copy without formatting or fill without formatting. And again, it does exactly what we want it to do. January 1st, 2nd, 3rd, 4th, and 5th. And what I've done is I've substituted the hard-coded number 3 for that sum product function. So let's just walk through another example. I'm going to unhide this. Here I have 6 sets of 5 unique values. So I have 30 rows here. Here I'm going to enter March 4th, 2017, and in cell D2 we're going to construct our formula. Equals if mod row, and the row will be cell D1, comma, and for my divisor in the mod function I'm going to use my sum product, 1 divided by count if, and count if I'm going to select this range. I'm going to make it an absolute cell reference, comma, and my criteria is going to be the same range. Again, F4 to lock that, close the sum product, close the mod, and I'm going to say if that equals 0, then take the date above and add 1 to it. If not, just give me the date above. Close that parentheses, hit enter, and again, since there was a remainder, it gave me the date above. If I copy that down, fill without formatting, I get exactly what I want. It increased the date by 1 every time that block repeated from 3.4 all the way down through 3.9. And that's how you can do that in Excel.
And there you have it. I hope you like what you see. If you do like what you see here, please take a minute to share this post on your favorite social network. I can be found on Facebook, Google+, Twitter, LinkedIn, and YouTube. So I hope you enjoy this. If you'd like to see more, please feel free to stop by my website, excel-bytes.com, and I hope you subscribe. So have a great day and happy excelling.